If you've been following me of late, you know that I believe these 10 stocks are going to lead us into the artificial intelligence change that we're going to and the betterment of our world. But I also realize if I'm the only one who believes that and the market doesn't believe it, it isn't going to happen. It will happen, but it won't happen now. And because of current market conditions, there could be some downside on these stocks. So I decided I was going to nonetheless buy some Google today. And so I went to my chart to get a price that I wanted to buy at. And I used some of the knowledge that I've acquired relative to swing trading from our Discord, which Mark runs. And I realized, no, now is not the time to buy Google. It will be a participant in the big change by artificial intelligence, but now is not the time to buy. And I want to show you how I came to that conclusion, because this is what I will use in the future for all of my buying decisions. Now, I found another one of them, Oracle, that maybe, this is the time to buy. Let's look at this on a chart and see if you agree with me.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
I started my day today anticipating that I was going to add to my position of Google because I felt that it was still well above its 200-day moving average, its 50, and in its 9-day moving average, and was in an upward trend, which is showing that it had a kind of a double bottom. With that in mind, I then went to the information that I've acquired through the swing trading program that Mark is putting on over on our Discord. And what I do is that then I look to the MACD, the relative strength index, as well as the moving average volume. And I reversed my decision and decided not to buy Google. And I want to share with you why. Basically, what Mark is teaching us is that you want to go where the market is going, where the bulls and the bears are going. And I like to look at the MACD and see that the orange line represents the bulls, the blue line represents the bears. And if you look at it like here, you can see the bulls are winning and the price of the stock is going up. As it turns and the bears start to win, the price of the stock goes down. And it follows through, and then when they get kind of close, it just kind of goes sideways. Well, this is duplicated in the relative strength, and that is how strong is the momentum of the buyers and the commitment of the buyers. As you can see, it's kind of bouncing around here, but as we get to this, and you can see it's on both of them, as they move up, that these indicators give you a good indication of where the stock is going. Now, and what you learn is you watch these numbers, the DIF and the DEA and the RSI1 and the RSI2. What you want to see is that the number in the orange is larger than the number in the blue. So right now, this is representing the price right now. That would give an indication of a buy as a 2.6 against a 2. Let me keep it where it's a 2.6 relative to a 2.4. If I come down here, this tells me here I've got a 59.4 against a 59.4 against a 61.02. So I don't have a buy indicator there. Then what I come down to is the volume indicator, and this is more and more becoming important to me, recognizing that you can have a good day or a good weak, but what you need is commitment to the future value of the stock you want to buy. You can see that down here. There was a strong commitment, and turn in commitment right here that said, no, prices are too high. It was shortly after the earnings, and it took a hard fall. We haven't reached or seen those kind of volume numbers, either positive or negative, anytime in the future. We saw some strength right here, and what you like to see is a continuing green, as opposed to continuing reds, or even alternating reds and greens. So my decision was changed and said, no, I believe that Google will profit more from artificial intelligence and machine learning and ChatGPT, but the market has not woken up to that yet and doesn't share my commitment. So my move is not to buy in at this point. So then I went and I looked at another stock that I believe is going to be strong, but I do not currently hold a position in, and that is Oracle. Again, here's a chart that goes back to the July or let's see, I think it's about November of 22. And you can see it has been moving in an upward trend. Notice again, it's above the 200, the 50, and has moved along the 20-day moving average. And then here on March 20 of 2023, it kind of broke away. And notice how you have a continuation and barely interrupted series of green bars. And that's saying that the momentum is behind this stock for some reason. I think it's because of their commitments and their indications towards bringing together the data from all the medical systems in our country, but that's just my opinion. So then what I wanted to do was take it from a graphic view and put it into a Excel spreadsheet where I could, again, interpret it in a different way. So let me show you that. Okay, this is the Excel spreadsheet that I've created, and the price is keyed through Microsoft and will change as the price changes. This is the 100-day moving average, the 50, and the 9-day. And as you can see in all three cases, Alphabet exceeds it. And then what I did was go through and just copy the numbers down. Those numbers are constantly changing. So what I'm trying to do is working with Kevin, and we're trying to get that so that these numbers update much as the price does. So they give us a real-time, accurate reading on the MACD, the relative strength, and the moving average volume. And you can see how I then coded them with the same color codes that are over here. And I think you can also recognize this indicates, because this number, although this number is bigger, here this number is smaller, and this number is smaller. So that would say, no, now is not the time. Looking at Apple, this number is smaller. That's a no buy. This number is smaller. That's a no buy. And this number is smaller. So if we then come down to Oracle, we see that even though it looked very bright on the charts, the number on the MACD is strong, higher here, the blue number, the orange number than the blue, but the relative strength is lower and the volume is lower. So I won't be buying Oracle after all until at least three of these numbers and the moving day averages remain in the proper position. So this is how I'm going to approach. I know what I want to own, but I'm greedy, and so I want to buy in at the right opportune prices. And I think the market has some times in front of us that are uncertain, and until those uncertainties are put to the side, we can't move forward. So that's how I'm trading my portfolio now, and I'm a long-term investor. I'm not looking to make any enormous profits, but consistent profits. I don't like what happened to me over the last year. So I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I'm basically putting my life towards now helping other people make good investment decisions. I hope that you find that informative. If so, please subscribe to the channel. That will help Google recognize that what I'm saying has some importance, and possibly will share it with other people, so that maybe if what I'm doing is helpful, it can help more people. Thanks for your support, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.